deep within the Jordanian desert, in arid and unforgiving conditions. 14 new celebrities have been dropped into the hostile environment,
Starting to get a bit hot.
putting their glamorous and at times controversial lives on hold. All have volunteered for the course, and all have a point to prove.
When I started on Neighbours, I was in people's lounge rooms night after night, day after day. But there was something that happened about 5 years ago that was shocking for the public and shocking for me. Craig McLachlan, disgraced actor, workplace bully, monster. So I'm here to exorcise some pretty extreme pain with some pretty extreme pain.
Oh, shit, man.
I'm currently Australia's fastest man over 800 metres. I'm two-time Australian Olympian, but recently I had to display a lot of courage facing the doping allegations, facing the public. The only way you stay strong is just by understanding what you stand for. This is the chance to show Australia what that is and who I am.
Could go for just pouring a bottle of water over my head right now.
I had always wanted to be a role model. I was an Olympic gold medalist. I was a world record holder. And then the Twitter scandal, and instantly, overnight, I was not a role model. People did not want to be like me. I lost money, I lost opportunities, and I lost a lot of my self-respect. I want to be more emotionally resilient than I am. That's exactly why I'm doing this.
This is the birthplace of the Desert Rats, the original SAS. The Middle Eastern desert is a hostile environment. You have blistering days and absolutely freezing nights. Winds, sand, heat, cold. If you don't know what you're doing, it will kill you very quick.
Oh, it's going to be like this for days. What?
What's going on? Oh my God. Oh shit. Shit! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Get up! Oh! Get on your knees! Get on your drop! Get on your Get down! Stay down! Push your got to realise where the you are! Hit him! On your knees! Push your ass, put your head down! Head down! On your knees! Head down!
I'm former rugby league legend, three-time premiership player, state of origin player, and former three-time boxing world champion. Baddest athlete ever come out, period.
Better not give me any trouble, so I'll smash your head into the sand, do you understand me?
I want to see what I got left in me, you know what I mean? I want to finish the course, you know, that's my goal.
Stay there! On your knees! On your knees! Head down! On your knees!
Public sees me as the original Bachelor.
Don't move, keep your head down.
Just turned 40, probably going through a midlife crisis. I need to prove to myself that I'm not done yet.
Head down.
My most known name is Cocaine Cassie. I was arrested and charged with drug trafficking in Colombia. But I want to leave the name Cocaine Cassie behind me.
Up! Up! On your knees! Head down!
I feel like people know that I work in the footy space.
Head down!
Obviously in broadcasting, but what they don't know is what came before that, which was the 100 goals, which was a premiership in the AFLW. But you still come across those dinosaurs that don't believe that women belong in football. Yeah, we've certainly copped a little bit.
Stun up.
There's not too many women that have completed the SAS course, so I hope that I can get to the end.
Up. Start switching on and start realising where you are. You belong to us now.
The recruits must surrender themselves to the course.
Do not break the line.
Understanding that they no longer control themselves or the situation.
Do not let go of the person in front of you.
And putting their trust into the DS.
Keep your heads down.
The moment they do that and let their guard down and allow us in, the quicker they'll adapt to the course. Surrender yourself. Give yourself to the desert. If you don't,
Get on your knees.
You are about to be buried alive.
Set.
Selection for the SAS is a test like no other.
these celebrities aren't going to be bubble wrapped. They're not in Australia anymore. And they realise they're in a shit situation.
A new group of celebrity recruits have volunteered to leave their comfortable lives behind.
This won't be like sitting in my comfy actor's chair, having someone bring me coffee.
You are now in charge of a live grenade.
They'll be trained
Get down, the enemy! Take cover!
to survive the impossible.
The moment we stop, we're dead!
Chief Instructor Ant Middleton
The team that I've assembled is the most highly decorated, most deadly to date.
Go!
DS Staz,
Staz was awarded the Gallantry Cross. There's only 3 people alive that have that award.
I want a yes now!
DSJ,
I've completed 4 tours of Afghanistan, 3 tours of Iraq.
Give me a readout!
and DS Ollie will make no exceptions.
Go!
No, no, no! What the are you doing? Do you think if I didn't have dragged you out, you wouldn't be a dead man?
Found not guilty of any wrongful behaviour.
He's trying to pull a one over my eyes!
No other test asks as much
We all
or means as much.
With shame comes guilt.
Trying so hard, stop.
To the few who make it through.
Once you're put into a situation where you're being buried alive, every part of your being is being stripped away from you.
When I push you in, you fall in, lie on your back, arms down by your sides. Is that understood? Yes. Go.
Claustrophobia will kick in.
Go on your back, arms by your side. Is that understood?
Yes.
Go.
You have absolutely no control.
Arms by your side. Go. Quiet time for you. Let's go.
The moment you start to panic,
In.
you will go into meltdown.
Lock him in.
And it's your mind that will get you out of any given situation. You must give yourself to the desert.
This is where you surrender to the process.
being buried alive is the closest thing to being dead. Faced with your own mortality is terrifying. Horrible, disgusting feeling. And the sand's hitting the top, it's trickling through in complete darkness, deafening silence. You are left with only your mind.
You have a limited supply of oxygen.
You're not in prison.
You are now buried in the desert. We will leave you in here until the very last moment.
The reason why we do it on day one is because if they cannot take charge of their minds, then they will not get through this course.
Being in a tight space for a long time is probably my biggest fear. There is nothing worse. The emotional side takes over and it can be telling you, you're gonna die. This is the worst thing. This is your worst case scenario.
As a Muslim, I'm asking God to forgive me. I'm thanking Him for everything He gives me. I'm thanking Him for the air I breathe and the health that I have.
Bury them deeper.
Over the years, because I believed in my talent, I believed in my ability. I've been portrayed with the media. I'm always looked at to be the bad boy, the villain, like I'm an arrogant pig. But I'm the coolest cat. I'm laid back, I'm relaxed. And I want to show people the real me, the real Anthony Mundine.
Good.
After a hideous 45 minutes buried alive,
Don't move.
the recruits are finally freed.
Start switching on. Get your head down. Go! Let's go! Move! Move! Come to me! Follow the DS! Follow the DS! Go! Hurry up! Move! Hurry up! Do not be last! Old man, let's go!
But the mental and physical test is only beginning.
Get moving!
As the recruits embark on a 10-kilometer run to base camp
Brent!
in the oppressive desert heat.
Let's go!
In the desert environment, the heat in the day is unrelenting.
Hurry up!
It's horrible, it's disgusting. Your body feels like it's cooking from the inside out.
Don't be last!
If you don't take charge of your emotions, of your brain, of the situation, can be crippling.
Come on, is that the quickest you can move?
Suffering the traumatic burial,
Stop walking!
and now the scorching heat, Cassie is overwhelmed.
When I'm anxious and scared, I go into panic, shut off. It all strings back to prison and not having control over anything that's coming up.
Get in there, move your feet, suck it in. You want and push yourself, don't you? That's up to you. Do you understand me? Do you understand? Head up, have some pride. Have some pride. Keep those feet moving.
Barely able to walk, Cassie rejoins the others.
Chest out and have a bit of pride. Let's go. 2 ranks. Do not break 2 ranks. Hurry the up!
As they make the arduous trek through the heavy sand,
It's coming back.
it becomes too much for Cassie.
Right, stop. You with the orange shirt, come here. Pick her up. Move feet. Right, let's go.
Sorry.
All the way in. Rest of you some words of encouragement for her. Keep moving those legs. Right, change over. You with the white shirt.
Jump over, Cash.
Don't drop her like that. Now. Pathetic. It's embarrassing. Get up. You need to breathe. We're going to walk in now, all together.
Let's go.
Exhausted and suffering,
Keep moving.
the recruits arrive at base camp for the first time. For the next 10 days, they will eat, sleep, and endure intense training
Move it.
at this abandoned military compound.
Let's go, let's go.
Hurry up! Hurry up! Pin your ears back and listen in very carefully. This is not a army boot camp. We are here to deliver the most authentic and real selection process outside of the SAS. If you're weak, easily offended, or physically unfit, I suggest you turn around right now and off. Leave now. We do not give a about what you've done, who you are, where you've been. We're going to strip you down. Trust me. We're going to take off those masks, and we will put that mirror in front of you every single time. For most of you, that will be too much. You will not like what you see in the mirror.
I'm an addict in recovery. I was using crystal meth because I'm prone to low self-esteem, even though I scored the highest scoring dive in Olympic history. So I want to do the course to learn how to deal with self-doubt.
Let me introduce you to the team. To my right is DSJ. Spent 14 years in the military, 10 years in the SAS. When it comes to modern day warfare, there's no better soldier out there. To my left is DS Stas. I went all through training with Stas, from the Royal Marines to the Special Forces. Stas was awarded the conspicuous Gallantry Cross. There's only 3 people alive to this day that have that award. Talk about bravery and courage, unrivaled. And to my far left is DS Ollie. Ollie was in the first Desert Storm, when modern day warfare, i.e. the desert, was moulded and formed. We have lost multiple comrades. Personally, myself, I buried 9 in the space of 18 months. Please get that into your heads. This is not a joke. This is not a holiday camp. There's 3 ways off this course. Number 1, you VW. You voluntarily withdraw yourself. You take off your number and you hand it to the DS. Second option, we, the DS, deem you do not deserve to go on any further. Do not be that person.
That would be shit if I had to quit because of the DS. I would tell them it's shit. They better have a good reason. It's not to say I'm anti-authority. You don't survive for 16 years and play 325 games being an AFL footballer if you can't handle authority. Probably not so much when I'm there on the course, but I'm happy for them to test it. If they're talking that much shit and it's so bad, I'll definitely say something.
Third way out of this course is if you make it to the end. About to enter a whole world of pain, suffering, and hardship. Fight through it, you'll find out who you really are.
Right, listen in. What every one of you has got placed in front of you is known as a Bergen. And when I say strip, you are going to remove all of your clothes. Strip! Chop.
I suffer extreme social anxiety.
Go on, get a move on then.
I find it very difficult to trust situations where there are a lot of people, especially women.
Consider this a luxury. Might be the only shower you get.
I'm more anxious about being in a new group of people than I am about climbing up the side of a mountain. I know that sounds bizarre, but for me, I'm afraid it's true.
Try and get rid of that grime, that sand that will get absolutely everywhere.
Next one forward, please.
My character on Neighbours was this like sexy, naughty partier. And it definitely set in for people that I was like her.
Needs much water for the Hobbit, do we?
So I'm here to show people that I am strong and powerful.
Take the kit out, put it on.
And want to break the stereotype of being just like a sex symbol.
Come on then, hurry the up.
I'm very small, but I'm very mighty.
When I call your name, you will come out to the DS and you'll be given a number. You will put that number on your top left upper arm. Sainsbury. Move it! Anderson. Ackermanis. Mundine. Cordner.
People associate best with me by playing rugby league for the Roosters, but in 2020 I retired because of concussions and ongoing concussion symptoms.
Holmes. Murphy. Challen.
I'm doing this course for me.
McLaughlin. Ball. Rice.
And to prove to myself that I can still deal with the challenges that are going to get thrown my way.
Mitchum. Roberts. The bullshit stories you've been telling the outside world are irrelevant. From this moment on to the DS, you are simply a number. Everyone, get your packs and put them on your backs.
Okay, follow on.
As the recruits leave the parade square, they're about to be given a tour of base camp and their new reality.
Beautiful white rock, referred to as Recruit Rock, okay? Number one, put your hand up. You're duty recruit for today. Anything that you need individually and collectively goes through the duty recruit. You will then come down up to your white rock, stand to attention and shout staff and wait till one of the DS comes out and addresses you.
Your stuff.
Toilets, dunnies, lavatory, whatever the you want to call it, is all done here.
When I was told that I was being sent to prison, it was like my whole world had just ended.
Emptying the dunnies will be done into this barrel here. This is your accommodation.
My first night in prison, I was attacked. I was robbed. I don't think I slept at all. It was scary.
When you move out for your detail for the day onto the parade square, make sure everything is put away. Make sure you look after yourselves and make sure you look after each other.
As the recruits get a moment to recover,
Sorry, I'm Abby as well. We haven't met
Craig.
properly. Nice to meet you, Craig.
for Cassie, the reality of base camp hits too close to home.
It's all part of the process. It's all part of the process. Get it out. Get it out.
You right, girlfriend?
All you have to do is your best, which is going to be different to everybody else's best. But as long as you're doing your best, you're doing your job. And you are doing your best so far.
This is also similar to jail.
I know.
Catch that train, let's go!
Coming up, the recruits risk life and limb in a terrifying task.
Let's get to the next carriage, come on! Get the package off! Go! Your gravestones will say R.I.P. dickhead.
And later, Craig's side of the story.
I was found not guilty of any wrongful behaviour.
Calm down.
We haven't met properly.
Craig.
Matthew, nice to meet you. I'm just trying to place where I know you're from. Is it play school?
Play school? I haven't had that one before. No, definitely not play school. Thai Cave Rescue.
No, I'm not a hero. No, I'm just an ordinary guy, and
have, a set of skills and experiences that's enabled me to help people out.
Get a lot of, I don't know where I know you from, but nobody's ever said play school.
But I've never done anything like this before, so I'm really intrigued about how this will go.
She's got one of those faces.
It's day one of the ruthless SAS selection course. As the recruits recover from the shocking start to the course, there's an opportunity to discover more about each other.
What's your name again? Cassie. No. What are you called? What do they call you?
Cocaine Cassie.
No! Oh my God, no, I'm talking about what the DS is calling you. What are you called? The number one, what is the number one thing?
Duty recruit.
Duty recruit, okay.
I've been labelled as an international drug mule, and it is true. I'm the person who committed the crime, but I was set up by someone who I consider to be my friend.
Duty recruit!
They're called Cassie.
Triggered by the intensity of the course and the prison-like camp, the DS have questions for number one.
An Australian woman has been sentenced to up to 6 years in prison in Colombia for trafficking cocaine.
She finished a working holiday when she was arrested.
Put your hands up.
I was offered by my friend to go with her overseas, but I didn't realise it was trafficking drugs.
Hands down, turn around.
Until obviously everything that happened in Colombia.
Her case drew significant interest in Australia after she claimed that she had been
Coerced
into carrying the drugs.
She told the court in Bogota that she had been threatened by a man with a gun.
The day that I was supposed to leave Colombia, they made a point of being there in the hotel, packing my suitcase. I knew then that something was going into my luggage.
Pull your chair in. Number one, you're an emotional wreck. What's triggering these emotions?
I spent 3 years in a Colombian jail. And it's just all very triggering. And I'm trying to deal with it as it comes. But it's not easy.
You spent 3 years in prison.
3 years in prison and 2 years and 9 months in parole in Colombia.
Why did you go to prison?
Smuggling drugs.
How old were you?
Barely 22 years old. It was just a nasty, nasty environment. I was the rich white girl and being targeted. I didn't know how I was going to survive. I was almost sure that someone would kill me there.
What's triggering when you say you've entered into this environment?
I feel like I've entered back into one of the yards there. Even the way that we eat food, the way we sleep, the guards there are very much the same. They yell at us, we're a number.
How did they treat you?
They would treat us like dog shit. They would hit us, gas us.
Gas you?
Yes.
How?
With guns that sent the gas tins through with pepper gas. It was just, they were really nasty.
You had to survive there, did you?
I did. Every day.
You feel like you've done your time, but you think you paid back? the crime that you committed?
I do.
Did you know what you were doing?
Yes. I was extremely naive. I was still very young and I didn't know how to get out of it. If I didn't go through with this, I was a dead lady.
When you got sentenced, what was going through your head? Was it, I'm not going to make it?
I literally thought I was going to kill myself. I wanted to.
That's the easy way out, though, isn't it? Isn't it?
I just saw a life of sadness and pain. And it was such a horrible feeling that I gave up all hope. I had a lot of time to kind of process having been manipulated and tricked by someone I thought was my friend, having been raped. It was hard getting through those days. Ridiculously hard. Because it's not for the weak at all. I saw people that were lost in consuming drugs just to make it that day a little bit easier to get by, that would kill themselves. I saw people hung from staircases, stabbings. But I wasn't going to let that prison be the end of me. I wouldn't let it. And I think I've got so many years of emotion built up because I was never allowed to show any. I had to be strong. And if I cried, I'd be victimizing myself. So I kind of just swallowed it all down and just kept going. One day at a time.
One step at a time, one day at a time, probably for you 1 hour at a time.
1 minute at a time.
Yeah.
I think about how close I had been to taking my own life. But I think it wouldn't have shown the person I am at all. I thought, okay, I made the wrong decisions to get where I was. I had to pay the price. No one else was going to pay it for me. It was either suck it up, learn to deal with it, or let it consume me.
This process is the same. However, we're not prison guards in Colombia.
No.
We experienced special forces operators, have the mindset to be able to harness our emotions, to be able to think differently, to be able to ignore the outside world. This process is very quick. We strip you down and then we'll build you up. That's the difference here. We will build you up, make you realise what you're capable of. You should be leading the way out there. Do you know that?
Draw strength from that experience. Use that experience to your advantage. But the majority of those out there haven't been anywhere like this in their lives, ever.
So you've survived 100% of your bad days. So you're a survivor.
It's tough, right?
You can lose that part of your life, lose that identity. Was it Cocaine Cassie? And I don't want to hear Cocaine Cassie bantered around here. That bullshit stays dead and buried in that coffin. Do you understand me?
God!
I finished my sentence. I did my time. I paid the price. I've accepted everything that happened, and I don't expect someone to feel sorry for me because of the things that did happen. And I'm trying to move on with my life. I'm not the same person I was nearly 7 years ago.
Again.
I still have those memories that won't ever go. There's still pain. But I want to stand up for myself because everybody has their opinion on me, and I'm yet to see one that's even close to the person I am. I'm not Cocaine Cassie. I'm just Cassie.
I have to go to the toilet.
Gotta get one.
Wish me luck, I'm the first one in the loo.
Zimmer's in there now.
Oh! Hello?
So there's no toilet paper, I don't think?
Oh my God.
I'm just gonna stand here and try to air dry for a little minute.
Overseas.
As actress, number 2 Zimmer adapts to the primitive facilities.
I've got so much sand in my underwear and they're wet.
Balinese princess, number 12 Lindy, struggles with the desert dust.
Are you feeling, girlfriend?
Oh, it's just allergies, so bad.
Yes, I am Michael Klim's ex-wife. And yes, I literally come from the royal family in Bali.
Oh my God, I've got like period, I've got allergies. This is just great.
I know that I'm going to be in this constant battle because every day I'm going to be out of my comfort zone. I'm going to be scared.
There's no toilet paper.
I hate public toilets.
I don't know where to put my used pads.
I hate camping. I hate being dirty.
Allergies are so bad.
Being with complete strangers, hate that. I've never even had a flatmate.
Where was that bin, do you reckon? Bad now, isn't it?
And then you've got, just my physical body. I don't think, physically I am not strong. Like, I know I'm not. I would try really, really hard to not let fear stop me on this SAS course.
Oh, God.
Bless you.
Normally suffer from allergy?
Yeah.
It is a big emotion for me, and it's probably the thing that I need to crack, and that's the reason I'm doing this course. I just want to kind of find out if I'm worthy.
The dust really did a number on me.
Go, move, let's go, let's go! Into your vehicles.
After a harrowing morning and barely time to recover, the recruits must brace themselves for more pain.
Go, move!
As they further surrender to the course with another brutal task.
The celebrities are not prepared for what's about to come. The battlefield isn't a game. This is real shit. And we would push people physically to their limits, psychologically, beyond anything that they've ever experienced. These recruits are about to step in a whole world of pain. They must surrender themselves to the most dangerous, overwhelming experience of their lives.
Move quicker, let's go!
Where you're literally walking that line of life and death.
In front of me, in front. Facing the DS. Every mission that we do is bigger than us. Is bigger than the team. That's why we do it. That's why we put our lives at risk. What you're doing right now is probably one of the most dangerous entry and exits onto a mission. You're about to board a moving train. No joke.
Vital to passing the task, the recruits must first run at pace over the precarious tracks to infiltrate the accelerating train. If they make it on board, they're to search every carriage in order to recover a mission essential item hidden inside a military cache.
Got it! All right, let's go, let's go!
To complete the mission, they'll need to exfiltrate the speeding train with a dangerous leap.
I've got it!
And escape to a designated extraction point. To ensure a pass, the task must be completed within 3 minutes.
Super important.
is that you're fast and efficient every single time. Fast and efficient. We go on to operations with purpose. Knowing that mission is more important than our lives. Do not this first mission up. When I call you forward, I will call you by your numbers. Away we go. Is everyone happy?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Number 3, number 7, let's go!
Called to task, a Thai cave rescue hero, Craig Challen, and AFL Hall of Famer, Jason Ackermanis.
Relying on other people for your own success is a risk. You're only as strong as your weakest link.
Hurry up!
That's just 101 for team.
You know what's happening anyway.
Number 7, hurry up, let's go!
There's no point you getting over the line and they're 5 minutes behind you. You don't even complete the challenge.
Listen very carefully. You are about to board a moving train. Once you board that train, you're after mission essential information. It's a military cache. You cannot miss it. And then once you've got it, get off. Do you understand? First part of the mission, on the train. Second part cache, third part off. Go! Catch that train!
Move! Move! Keep running, number 3! Keep running! Get in there, start searching.
I'm 57 years old and I'm a cave diver, so no experience in a military environment.
Come on, keep going! Faster!
Going into this course, I certainly won't be the strongest or the fastest.
Move! Come on! Keep running!
I'd like to think that I've got the determination to just keep going.
Do not stop running!
I don't take to quitting very well.
Keep going!
As number 7 Craig struggles to even reach the train, number 3 Jason searches the carriages.
When you've got a team, it's hard because you've got other people that can let you down.
Faster! Faster!
But if they're just incapable of being better, I just can't cop that.
D6. Come on! Faster! Faster!
If they're that incompetent, they're letting down the team and they're my team, I will be saying absolutely, categorically, they don't deserve to be here.
Get on! Get on! Get on! Go! Go!
Exhausted, Craig must now join his teammate and find the cache before time runs out.
Come on! Come on!
Catching up, number 7 looks through boxes unchecked by number 3. Finding the mission essential item.
All right, let's go! Let's get to the extraction point in the front of the train! Go! As fast as you can! Go! Go, go! Over here! Move it! Let's get to the DS! Hurry up!
Well, you threw yourself into it with commitment. Talk me through it. How'd it go?
He's fast, I'm slow. I nearly didn't make it.
Did he help?
No.
Got on and then I checked everything, but it was good that you came on because it was up the way a bit. Well, all in all, not a bad effort.
Fast as you can down there. Go.
I am a fairly determined person. Sometimes I'm a little bit too determined. So you've just got to keep going beyond when it feels like you should quit.
I haven't recovered yet from that run.
God, chase the train.
Go! Come on! Move! Move! Catch that train! Catch that train!
Number 13 Matthew and number 2 Zimmer are next to attempt the dangerous mission.
Do not let it get away from you. Move! Move!
I'm here to show people that I am strong and powerful.
Move! 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 Move!
I did my own stunts on Neighbours. But I think my height will affect me.
Move! Do not let it get away from you.
I'm like 5 foot short. My steps are really teeny tiny.
Move! 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 Move!
So I'm gonna have to work really hard to get through this course.
Move! 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 Move!
As the seconds tick away, they search the open carriages,
What's in here? Hey! 7!
finding the military cache.
Okay, go to the extraction point! Get a move on!
With the cache in hand, they must still exit the train on time to pass the task.
Give me the box. Hurry up! Come on! You have to exit this train and get that package off. Stand by. Positive jump. Go! Go! Hurry up! Down here!
Number 2 and number 13 are the second team to pass the task.
You did well keeping up with your little legs.
I'm really fast.
Number 9 and number 1. Let's go.
Attempting the daunting mission next are convicted drug smuggler Cassie
Move, let's go.
and exiled actor Craig McLaughlin.
I haven't worked with anyone since January 2018.
Move, let's go. Got about 45 seconds, now move.
I'm hoping taking on the SAS course to learn to trust again. If I can do that, that will be a huge win for me.
Right, you two, chase the train, let's go! Come on, get up there! Do not be lost! Let's go, come on, come on! Come on, Cass! Get up! Come on! Up! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Stand up, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me!
In the Middle Eastern desert,
Come on, number 1, let's go!
the recruits are undertaking a perilous task to retrieve a military cache from a moving train
Chase the train, let's go! Move! Get on that train!
in under 3 minutes.
Do not be lost! Let's go! Come on, come on! Come on, Cass, go! Get up! Come on! Up! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Stand up! Look at me! 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 Okay, look at me! Listen! Oh, look at me! Look at me! Look at me! Look at me! No, go! 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 Chase that train!
Falling on the precarious tracks, number 1 gets left behind as number 9 must make the train to have any chance of passing.
Go! 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 Keep running! Do not stop! Do not stop! Sit down here. The medic will patch you up.
With Cassie injured,
Get on the train. Go. Start searching.
Craig must complete the mission alone.
We get tested in life, and there are certain challenges we plan for. There are certain challenges that come completely unexpectedly.
Speed it up, come on!
But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Come on, let's go, speed it up! Come on, let's go faster, come on! All right, come here. You failed to pick up the box, okay?
What the where is it? Where's your Oppo?
I lost her before I boarded the train.
Right, then right thing to do was get that mission essential item and get the off.
Understood.
But the problem is, you haven't got it.
Yes, Staff.
All right? Off over there as fast as you can.
Thanks, Staff.
You are about to board a moving train. Serious shit right now. Go get on the train, move! Catch that train, let's go! Catch that train! One of you at least get on that train!
The moving train is about cognitive overload.
Faster, get here! Get in there, start searching.
Come on!
Don't stop!
Come on, let's go!
Don't stop! Get up there!
Your survivor brain is kicking in, thinking, what the are you doing?
Okay, that's it, get to the exit! Get to the exit point, keep going!
They'll be crippled by fear.
Come on, speed it up!
I don't know what it looks like.
It takes courage, it takes determination.
Stand by!
You have to surrender to that jump. You have to believe that you can make it.
Jump off, two-footed landing, bend it.
And it's this moment that will decide who will pass and who will fail.
Good effort with that. Ron, sit down there.
Yep, that's
Go as fast as you can.
Stop!
Stop!
You failed. To locate the MEI, proceed to the exit point, which is the front of the train. Right, you two, you failed.
Useless.
So far, only 3 out of 7 teams have passed the task.
Number 6! Number 8! Let's go!
Lastly, international rugby star number 6 Mahalia
Hurry up! Let's go!
and retired NRL star number 8 Boyd step into the fray.
Catch that train! Catch that train! Let's go! Move! Let's get up!
Come on, get up here! Get up! Move on!
Throughout my State of Origin career, I've always put that pressure on myself to perform and to be the best.
Get searching these boxes!
The high expectations and standards that I put on myself, that's what really drove me. So coming into the course, I'll be going as hard as I can for as long as I can.
Have you got it? No. Look.
Struggling to find the black military case,
Got it? What's this? Let's go, grab it. Where do we get off?
the pair grab every and any item they see.
Just grab it. Grab it. Go.
Turn around. Let's move to the extraction point.
Wait. Hold here.
When I say go, you to jump and exit this train.
Commit to the
Stand by, go!
Stand by, go! Down to the DS, go!
Get in here, oi!
Let's go, sir. Get in here. What the have you got?
Some pens.
Some pens, a bit of cardboard and some hessian.
Yeah.
What do you think the enemy are going to do? They're going to build a big fire and blow everyone up. Hell, I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Right, well, you failed, that's for sure.
Yes, sir.
Everyone was relying on you to do that job, do that one mission, and you couldn't complete. On your gravestones, it will say R.I.P. dickhead.
Yes, sir.
Won't it?
Yes, sir.
Leave that shit here. Take those off. In fact, just run down there. Go, 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 go.
Move, you two, let's go!
I played Dr. Frankenfurter in the Rocky Horror Show.
Coming up,
As a performer, you're signing up for the fetish nature of it.
So it's sexual?
You're touching each other. That was just the world of theatre.
it's been an intense first day on the punishing SAS selection course. And its duty recruit,
Doing good.
number 1, Cassie's responsibility to keep her fellow recruits fed.
This really makes me feel like I'm back in prison.
Really?
Yeah. They made us work in the kitchen.
Did they? Was that one of your main jobs?
No, my main job was an English teacher.
Oh, wow. Well, that's quite
good.
Rewarding, don't you reckon?
Definitely fun.
So you speak Spanish?
I do.
Hablo español un poquito.
Yo hablo mucho español.
Sí. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Cassandra, ¿y tú?
Peter. Mucho
Muy
gusto.
bien. Un placer.
How many languages do you speak?
Too many.
I'm really proud of my ability to let go of the sand.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Big
such a
sandy.
shower person.
Yeah.
Like, I have 4 showers a day.
You have 4 a day.
Not like face wash, just like get under. I was like really worried about my like anxiousness around like being dirty. Whereas I'm like, actually, I feel like I'm like, oh,
I'm
well.
just too tired to...
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
My boyfriend's the same, he's so clean, but like I grew up on a farm rolling in mud, so I'm finally getting a chance
I don't
and he's
mind
not
getting
going to be like...
dirty if I can shower.
Yeah. I'm like, let me roll in it.
I mean, I used insect repellent as deodorant earlier, so it's like, you know.
Does that work?
I did. I don't have BO at all. I can just smell insect repellent.
Well, because I can't smell, I can't even smell my own BO.
Yeah.
Can you not smell? No, I can, but because of my allergies, I can't smell.
I'm struggling.
I'm gonna go back and lay down.
Yeah. Good call.
My water bottle.
What's it feel like?
I think I've done something bad to it.
As the afternoon draws to an end,
Because it's all swollen, like it's all puffy.
number 3 AFL Hall of Famer Jason Ackermanis
I just need to see the doctor, but I don't know how to do it.
complains of an injured foot.
You can go and ask.
The DS?
Yeah, so you just say staff if you need to see Dan.
That's so hard to run. Cass,
Yeah.
I need you to go and ask for the doctor through the DS.
Okay.
For number 3.
Staff! Staff! Staff!
Hearing's good, but not that good.
Good afternoon, staff.
How you feeling, number 1? All patched up, good to go?
Yes, banged up but patched up.
Good.
Number 3 needs medic, please.
What for?
He's hurt his foot.
No, later.
Yes, staff. Thank you.
Go on, move. Move, number 1, let's go.
He said no.
Oh, that's just doctor. You stupid. It's not bad, Dave. Wakers.
Each day, the DS convene to discuss the recruits' performance, assessing their efforts and separating the strong from the weak.
Right, end of day 1 and all 14 are still here. That's a surprise. The majority of the group are just blending in at the moment. Jay, number 2.
Number 2, she looks like she's got a strong demeanour. Pulled her weight on the train.
Yeah, I was quite happy with what I saw.
She's got that kind of attitude of someone that will be here for a while. She's not a quitter. Well, she doesn't
Yeah,
look like
she's
a
not going anywhere soon, is she? Little pocket rocket. Number 8, big boy. His train task. He was with
6.
Yeah, 6. How did they get on?
Yeah, I mean, A for effort.
Yeah.
Go through the train, then opened a couple of the boxes. The boxes had all sorts of shit inside.
What the have you got?
Some pens.
Some pens, a bit of cardboard and some hessian. Can you imagine, like, the enemy getting to the other end and they're like that? I don't believe it, they've got the pens. Not only that, they've taken the sandbags and the cardboard. How are we going to light a fire tonight when we're pressing them weapons of mass destruction?
It was comedy gold.
Number 9.
He failed the mission, but he seems like someone that really wants to be here.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
he
mate.
does.
I mean, the run onto the train was phenomenal. 1 face planted, and he went back to 1.
And he did, yeah.
Go! Chase that train!
He ran all the way back to the train, and he made it and got on there.
Number 3 has come to Recruit Rock, saying that he's got a foot injury. He sprinted onto the train, jumped off the train,
Yeah,
sprinted.
he sprinted to me and sprinted off. Yeah.
I didn't see no limping at all, did you?
Nothing.
See, I think number 3 is looking for a way out.
Coming up,
These toes are... Doesn't really look swollen, does it?
Jason's worrying injury.
There's swelling in here.
Where?
I reckon these 2 toes are swollen a bit.
Well, I can't see anything here.
Duty recruit!
As the recruits recover from day 1 on the grueling SAS selection course, AFL Hall of Famer number 3 Jason Ackermanis
Go and get me number 3, please. Hurry up.
Number 3. As quick as you can.
Number 3 has now developed a worrying limp.
What's wrong, number 3?
I don't know, but it's not good.
Let me have a look. You sprinted fine on the train. You jumped off the train fine.
It looks like that. Oh, it's not good, mate. That's not good.
Staff.
On the footy field, I was the king of what I did.
Where you think you've done it here?
No, it's just in here. So what I've been through and the years and years of what we go through as footballers, the hardest field sport on the planet. It's either in there or it's in one of these.
Right.
There's no need to prove myself to anyone.
Grab your shoe, you're going to see the medic.
People try and bend the rules. Bending the rules is all part of the game. You play footy, you're trying to bend the rules for your advantage. I do that all the time. Bend the rules.
It's very sore. This is not good.
It's very sore. This is not good.
Yeah, I don't know if I've cracked a bone in there, because, normally if I get pain, it's this level. It feels way worse. Like I did some running and me, I was in so much pain.
What happened? Tell me what happened.
Yeah, I reckon what were we doing? We went up a sand hill, came down, and then we went and maybe when we went to the rock, we had to go to a rock and back. That's the rock.
Right. All right. Let's have a look at it. Why don't you hop up there? And just point where it hurts.
These toes are feeling.
Doesn't really look swollen, does it?
No, but it's painful.
Yeah, no, here. If you want to pull the other foot off and yeah. Because, normally I'm just trying to get my head around what's happened here so we can try and work out what we're dealing with. I get that you've got a bunch of pain, but there's there's not a history there of a fracture, like a... Yeah, it's certainly not, to my eye, any more swollen than the other. And when I push...
That's not great.
Do you feel me touching them?
No, not on these two.
I don't think you've broken a bone. It's not like you've sort of twisted it or rolled it or, come off an obstacle funny. What are you hoping I can do for you?
I'm telling you, there's nothing we can do if it's going to be that painful. So we either I get a discharge or I have to just hand mine and just say I can't. Physically, I can't do it.
But I'm not seeing anything here that would lead me to think I need to medically take you off the course, to be honest with you.
It's not bad enough, is that what you're telling me?
Well, I can't see anything here. There's nothing...
Yeah,
do you see anything? It doesn't...
No, they look
you're
good.
telling me it hurts, but...
There's swelling in here, but...
Where?
I reckon these two toes have swollen a bit.
Okay.
What do I do?
Put your boots back on.
Okay.
And you won't even try some basic pain relief and just see how it goes?
Oh, no.
You're sort of getting well ahead of yourself.
Honestly? No.
Okay.
Thanks, man. Thanks for it.
Without a medical withdrawal for his injury, number 3 is now left with only one option: to voluntarily withdraw from the course.
Staff. Too strong for me. I can't compete with you.
Go grab your kit. You're on soft.
I've got out exactly what I would hope to get out of. I didn't leave injured, that injured. I'm a bit sore, but not that injured. Good luck. And I don't need to come on a course like this and prove anything else to anyone else.
Number 9.
Craig McLaughlin, golden boy of Australian television.
Wow. Found not guilty, but that doesn't mean that everyone believes that. And that can stick with you for life.
Number 9. Move!
About 5 years ago,
Hurry up!
my integrity was questioned, my reputation was trashed. Everything was completely demolished and destroyed. I haven't worked with anyone in 5 years. The effect on your mental health is profound.
Right step. Sit down.
Number 9. How do you think you're doing on the course?
I know I'm the oldest, and I might be getting old, but I'm not obsolete, and I hope I'm proving that to you.
What we've seen today has made us realise that you want to be here, you're here for the right reasons. But I want to know about you, because we're intrigued about you.
Well, I always wanted to perform. When I was 20 or 21, the audition for The Neighbours came up.
An actor?
Yes, star.
Like actors? Are you acting on this course?
No.
You sure?
Yes, star. To be honest with you, I love the work, but I don't love show business. I don't love that world.
Why?
So in 2014, I played Dr. Frankenfurter in the Rocky Horror Show.
So it's sexual?
The show is absurd.
Yeah, it's pretty...
Fetishized?
It's fetishy, you know, it's absurd. And as a performer, when you sign on for that show, you're signing up for the fetish nature of it, the comedy. During the rehearsal process, you're in close quarter, you're trying out new gags, you're touching each other, not inappropriately, not within the parameters of what that show is.
Professional?
Absolutely. That was just the world of theatre, with everybody. And I get a letter from certain journalists saying that allegations were being made. I asked who was making them, they never told me. It was a massive criminal case.
Criminal case? And
Criminally
people
charged.
Saying,
For what?
Criminally charged?
For what? I was charged with 14, 15, 16 offences.
$16 charges is a lot of charges.
It's one thing to be so publicly crucified. It's another thing to be charged. I was found not guilty of any wrongful behaviour. It's because I was innocent.
Calm down. Take a breath. There's a lot of anger there.
I've been profoundly hurt. So, you know, there's always going to be some residual anger.
Do you think you ever became the victim?
People who only months before looked me in the eye and said, you create the most wonderful work environments imaginable. Abandonment, total abandonment, a tiny handful of courageous people I've had friendships with over 30 years were always there, but the vast majority, gone.
That must have hurt.
You bet it hurt. You bet it hurt.
Gotta let it go. You're here for yourself, and this is exactly what this process is about. Suck it up, embrace it. I promise you, you will get so much out of this.
That's why I'm here.
Good. Guard!
For me, the big takeaway from this experience will be moving forward to find that I can function without anger and fear, but beyond that, learning to trust people again.
Thank you, Staff. Good evening.
And there are new friendships made. The prospect that that could be a very real outcome for me, bring it.